Hey everyone, it's Dominique from Lunar Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about what do people secretly love about you, what compliments do they give you behind your back, and what are people secretly admiring about you, okay? So I have 3 piles for you to choose from. Pile number 1 is going to be this purple butterfly with the Fearless Self-Love card. Pile 2 is the blue butterfly with the Infinite Self card. And pile 3 is the Asking Opens a Pathway with the yellow butterfly. Alrighty, so while you are choosing, I'll let you know that I do have the OG reading today. That is a reading at the end of the video for my subscribers only, and it's going to be all about who is secretly jealous of you and why, okay? So if you want to know, just go ahead and be subscribed, and then you can watch that reading at the end. All right, I hope you had enough time to choose. We're going to go ahead and get straight into the main reading now. Hey there, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading if you chose this purple butterfly or the Fearless Self-Love card. This is your reading. Let's go ahead and get into what do people secretly love about you and what compliments do they give you behind your back. Okay, so I've already pulled some cards for you using the Tarot Illuminati. So we're going to get straight into your reading and find out what people are saying about you, what kind things they're admiring about you behind your back. Okay, so initially we have the Hierophant and also the 7 of Swords in reverse. People compliment you on your ability to lead others, okay? They feel like you are a leader and people naturally look up to you. And I'm seeing that this isn't just even your peers. I'm seeing that people who are older than you, even people in other leadership positions, they also see a lot of great qualities within you, a lot of leadership capabilities, a lot of potential. But people do tend to look up to you. They feel like you're very wise. They feel like you understand things about other people. You understand things about the world. That's what people would say, like you're very worldly, you're very wise. You give great advice. You're a great role model. You're someone really to look up to. With the 7 of Swords in reverse, it's very notable that with whatever power that you have from, being looked up to, that you never abuse it, okay? And maybe you are in some kind of position of power in, whatever sense. Maybe some of you have a bit of fame, or you're like a manager in some sense. Or again, people look up to you. You never do anything bad with that power that you have. You try your best to always give good advice. You try to be the best manager, the best parent that you can be, the best, social media person that you can be. It all depends, right, on what kind of position that people looking up to you at. People know that they can trust you, okay? With the 7 of Swords in reverse, they feel like if other people were in your position, then they might actually abuse their power. But when it comes to you, you never ever think to do that. You're someone that people can trust with money. People would trust you with their kids. People would trust you with their valuables. They feel like they could leave you alone to like house sit and everything will be fine, that you wouldn't take anything. They know that you're not the type to steal or anything like that. So what I'm trying to say here is that people compliment you on being very trustworthy, all right? Being someone who is very kind and that you can trust with a lot of different things, okay? Whether it be material things or also non-material like advice. And then in the middle, we have the 10 of Wands here. So people say that you help them to relieve their burdens, especially with the advice that you give. Like what you say to people, it really helps them to clear their minds and to get a higher perspective on things, to get a clear picture. I can also see that with the Ace of Swords, okay? So you're someone who gives really, really great advice. People appreciate your perspective on things. People know that you'll always be honest with them. And they love that a lot about you. They love that you're always honest. They love that you have this way with your words where you can kind of take away someone's stress and help them see the more positive side to a situation, or help them to just like balance out their emotions. I feel like you're a really, really great advice giver. You could be sort of like therapist of your friend group, something like that. But people feel that you're very put together, and that you kind of transfer this energy to others. Okay, you just have this very calming presence. Even as I was like shuffling in your energy, like I was getting very calm, like very relaxed. You see I'm speaking kind of slower than I would normally. I feel like I speak at like a mile a minute, but just being in your guys' energy is like very, very calming. So yeah, that's what people really like about you. That's what they compliment about you, is that you have a calming personality. And not that exactly you are totally calm, but it's like you put people at ease, and you help people to see solutions to their situations, and just a more positive mindset in general. And then lastly here we have the Chariot. So what compliments do they give you? They say that you're really going places when it comes to life. People say that you're very driven, you're ambitious, and you know exactly what route that you're taking to get to your success, okay? People love that you know what you want in life, or at least you seem to know what you want, and you're making real progress there. People could also compliment your car. Okay, if you know, have a nice car, people can compliment your car. I'm seeing that people can compliment how clean your car is. If you keep your car like very clean, okay, people do tend to compliment that. And also with the Temperance, oh wow, and the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing that people really compliment you for your stability. Okay, they feel like you are both emotionally stable and financially stable as well. You just seem very, very put together. You help other people to reach this emotional equilibrium that it seems like you already have. But yeah, like I said, a lot of people tend to look up to you. People feel like you manage your life really well. They know that you're very busy, but somehow you still tend to manage everything really, really well. So that's what they compliment you on. Let's go ahead now and look at the Amira's Love Oracle and see what other messages we can get for you, okay? What do people secretly love about those choosing pile number 1? Okay, we have work. All right, so people feel like you are a very hard worker. I will say that your coworkers could be the ones who are secretly complimenting you. But like I said, in the workplace especially, even people who are in higher positions, they do admire you, and they see that you have leadership capabilities, okay? People like the way that you work with others. They feel like you're very collaborative, you're easy to get along with, you have great ideas. You could be someone who is a manager at work, or you are kind of, people are kind of scoping you out for a promotion. People are scoping you out to be the manager at your workplace. Now, if you're in school, people feel like you work really hard at your studies. You're really diligent in that way. You always get the job done. Okay, you get all of your work done. That kind of goes for both situations. Like you get your work done, whether it be in school or in a job. Or maybe both. For a lot of you, could be both. Yeah, people really like your working style. People admire your work ethic, and that's the kind of compliments they give you behind your back. They feel like you have a very strong work ethic. What compliments do others give pile number 1 behind their back? Okay, we have past life here. Wow, this is kind of a strong energy. So with this past life card, other people say that they feel like they've known you before, that it's really easy to get along with you, that talking to you is like talking to an old friend. Okay, you just have that vibe of someone that they've been around for a long time. It's kind of like a little bit of nostalgia and a lot of friendship, okay? Like a deep connection. People easily make connections with you, and that's the kind of compliments other people give you. Like, wow, this person is so easy to connect with. They're so easy to talk to. I feel like I've known them forever. I feel like I've known them way longer than however long it's been. They're really interesting, and I just feel connected to them for some reason. So that's what I'm getting with that past life card, and that is a really, really good energy to get. What do people secretly love about you? Okay, we have the Control card. Now we're talking about what people love about you, right? So, okay, on the bottom of the deck, I'm also getting money. So I'm getting 2 messages here. One, when it comes to money, people admire that you have self-control when it comes to your finances, okay? Maybe you're someone who is working on your financial literacy, and people feel like you know how to control your finances. You don't let the finances control you. You know what I mean? You know how to make your money work for you. You know how to budget, or you're just very good at that kind of stuff. You don't overspend. This is what people say about you. Maybe not necessarily what it is. I already see some of you guys are probably like, I don't know, Lunar, like I'm having trouble sometimes. But this is what people think about you. This is what they're saying about you, is that you're able to like control your budget. You're really good with your money. And I'm also getting that you're able to like, you have control over yourself. Okay. You have a lot of self-control. You have a lot of discipline. All right. You could be someone who is into delayed gratification. So you'll work hard now, so you'll be, relaxed later, that kind of thing. Okay. People really admire your diligence, and they admire the kind of self-control that you have. They also feel like you don't overindulge when it comes to things, whether it be like in spending or drinking or, excess anything. You don't really overindulge in anything. And people really admire that. Again, it goes back to that balance that you have in your life. You really have that diligence and that self-control. So let's go ahead and look at your archetype cards and see what else. What do people secretly love about my pile number one, people? What do people secretly love about pile number one? Wow, we have healer. It says passion to serve others by repairing the mind, body, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. Okay, so some of you could work in a medical field or an adjacent field. Now, if you don't worry, I'm gonna get to that in just a minute. But I'm already seeing like Reiki. I'm seeing chiropractors here, physical therapists, nurses, doctors, of course. I'm seeing pharmacy people, like pharmacists, there we go, pharmacists. And you know what I'm even getting? Hairstylists is also coming through, because you're still repairing part of the body. You know what I mean? Like you're making people more beautiful in a way, and that makes them a lot happier in their spirit as well. Now, if you don't have any of those jobs, no worries. Oh, I'm also getting dentist, by the way. I'm also getting dentist. But if you don't have any of those jobs, that's totally fine. I'm seeing that your energy itself is really, really healing. And we kind of talked about this earlier, didn't we? We talked about how your advice and how your energy, the way that you share your perspective with people, it really helps to lighten their load. Okay, you have this natural way of relieving burdens from people. So yeah, you can have a passion for doing that with just by like helping people in some way, but others really feel your healing energy. People could even ask you if you are in those fields, like, oh, are you a nurse, or are you a doctor, or are you this or that, because you have that natural healing energy. Okay. What do people secretly love about my pile number ones? What do people secretly love about those who chose pile number one? Okay. All right, we have networker. You also have king. I'm going to put this one back, but I'm going to speak to it. Okay, but I'm really feeling networker as the biggest card here. So let's look at this. It says enhances unity through sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. Wow. Yeah. I feel like this really goes with the beginning of your reading. Like you share a lot of information, or you just share what you know. People like that you don't gatekeep information. You're someone who, if you learn like a great manifesting technique, if you find a great website to shop at, if you find like great tips about hair care or self-care, you're going to share them with people. I'm also hearing that you are great at networking, maybe at your job. Now this is going to apply to some and not to others, but you have this natural way of connecting with people. That's for everybody, that you have a natural way of connecting with people. Now, it could be that you're great at networking at your job. Like people tend to know you because of the great job that you do networking, and they really like this about you, is that you're able to easily connect with others. That could be why people are kind of saying your names in rooms where they're discussing promotions and things like that. I do feel like that is happening for you behind the scenes, by the way. But yeah, people compliment you on your ability to connect with others, because it just makes them feel more connected to their community. I feel like you are someone who maybe you introduce like friends to one another, you like hanging out in social groups, or like if you have two really good friends who don't know each other, you're going to be the person who brings them together, and then everybody ends up hanging out together. Or again, you share a lot of information. Okay, you could even share some of your favorite like shows to watch, or like YouTubers, and those shows tend to uplift people, or they entertain them, and that makes them happy. So the information and the connections that you make really are impactful, And that's what people compliment you on. Like, wow, they're so easy to get along with. They're so easy to talk to. They have great networking skills. I love their show recommendations. I love their this and that recommendations. You know, you really connect people through what you tell them and the people that you yourself connect with. And then we also have King. So I put this one back, like I said, just for space sake, but I feel that you have a really royal vibe to you, okay? This one says enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. Yeah, what did I say before? You guys definitely have leadership abilities. This is confirmation that you have great natural leadership abilities and you have this regal, royal vibe to you, okay? And it's because you've done all of this internal healing work that you're able to lead with humility and grace. That's what people say about you, that you're a natural leader and that you have natural humility and grace when you lead, okay? Which is something that definitely can't be bought. Some people lead and they're like tyrants, you know what I mean? But when it comes to you, people want to be led by you because they know that you're someone who's going to network and take other people's opinions and ideas into account. People feel comfortable with you taking charge. It just feels natural. That's also what I'm picking up on. Like people could say this about you, like you're such a natural leader. It feels good to follow in your charge because you tend to incorporate everybody when you are leading a group. So they trust you to be in charge, okay? Because you're very, you have a lot of integrity, okay? People know that you wouldn't abuse your power like we got earlier. Wow, it's really all coming together, isn't it? Okay, so now we're going to look at my white and yellow cards and see what else we're getting, okay? What do people secretly love about my pile number ones? What do people secretly love about my pile number ones? Okay. Very interesting. I'm in a lot of pain right now. I'm going to take it. Okay. I wonder if anything else is going to come out that kind of clarifies this, but the initial feeling that I'm getting is that people, this is more of like what they admire about you. People admire the way that you handle your own burdens, okay? You're not the kind of person who goes through something and then makes it everybody's problem. Now, I think that it's really important to lean on trusted people for support. You don't have to go through things alone, and that's definitely not what I'm trying to say here. But people also appreciate that you don't lash out at others when you're going through a hard time. If you go through a hard time, you're able to ask for support in a kind and loving way. Like you always have this grace, okay? People feel like even on your worst day, you really shine, like you still shine, okay? Nothing's really changed about you. People admire your ability to work through your problems and your pain as well. I'm hearing to work through grief as well, okay? We have you're tantalizing, almost irresistible. So yeah, this is the kind of compliments that you also get from others, okay? On the back, it says you give me butterflies. Okay, we have to acknowledge that because the theme of today is with the butterflies. So I don't always put the butterflies out. So yes, you definitely get people butterflies. You make people nervous. People feel like you're very attractive, very tantalizing as well. Yeah, just very attractive in general. I feel like a lot of it is your aura. Some of you guys may not consider yourself to be like 10s across the board, but it's like your energy that really, really draws people in. It's your personality. Yeah, it's your personality that gives people these fantasies about you, okay? So we have dirty fantasies, 18 plus desires, all night, all positions. Okay, people secretly love your ex appeal, okay? I have to be careful what I say on YouTube, but they love your ex appeal. They feel like you have natural ex appeal, and they're very curious about what you're like in the bedroom, okay? A lot of people are like this, and this is not just like one or two. I feel like this is more like, I'm really hearing like 4 to 6 people are very curious about what you'd be like in the bedroom. Now, this could be past people. These could be, you know, people that you know right now, mutual friends, that kind of thing. I actually even picking up mutual friends being the most interested in what you're like in the bedroom. All right, so if you know, you know. But yeah, that's what people secretly like about you is they feel like you have a secret dirty side. Yeah, okay, this one's coming out too. You're sexier than you realize is coming up. So yeah, also I like you more than I let on. Please don't leave. So yeah, I feel like you guys have some people who could have crushes on you as well. Let me know if I should do another like love reading, another like who has a crush on you reading, or what does your crush think about you type of reading. I almost did who has a crush on you, but instead for the OG reading, we're going to be doing who's jealous of you and why. So if you want to know that, go ahead and check it out. We're going to be getting initial zodiac signs so you can really tell like who's jealous of you. But anyway, this is about crushes though. So yeah, you have some people who are having a crush on you. That's what they give you compliments about behind your back, is that you're very sexy. Look, you're my ideal person. Yeah, to more than one person, I feel like to at least like 3 to 4 people, you are actually their ideal person. Okay, for some of you, it's going to be 2, but I feel like it's definitely more than 2. All right. You have people who are secretly crushing on you behind the scenes. That's what I'm getting. That's what they give you compliments on, is like, wow, this person's my ideal. Did you see their latest Instagram post, their latest like Facebook post or TikTok? Like, they are so hot. I feel like they don't even realize how hot they are. Like, I wish I could just take them out to dinner, like just one night, bro, that kind of thing. Okay, they're so irresistible. These are the kind of compliments people are saying about you. Those people secretly love about you, is that you're really their type, okay? Yeah, we have someone's ex has their eyes on you. Ooh, oh my goodness. So yeah, this could be someone's ex who's secretly interested in you. I'm seeing that this could be a friend's ex who secretly finds you attractive. This could be your ex, okay? You could be the someone whose ex it is. Yeah, I'm getting something like that. Something like that. Let me know if that resonates, guys. I'm actually going to put that one back so you can just get like more of what people like about you, because I feel like that was more of a clarifying card. All right. What do people secretly love about my pile number ones? Wow. And then this one came out as well. We have blessing, unexpected, sudden luck, and great news. People feel like you are a blessing to be in their lives, okay? You just come with all this lucky energy as well. I feel that you are low-key people's good luck charm as well. Like, when you're around, good things start happening to people. That's what they love about you. People do compliment you about this behind the scenes. Like, it just seems that you have this lucky energy. It's a blessing to be around you. You're always getting blessed, and by proxy, people are also getting blessed when they're around. They're like, wow, my life is so much better ever since this person came into it. I'm definitely noticing that they have this wonderful energy that I seem to be, benefiting off of. I feel like they're actually saying things like this. I wouldn't always be like, oh, they're definitely saying this, but I feel like people are literally saying like, wow, they're a blessing to be around. And honestly, ever since they came into my life, I felt really blessed too. And it's because you have this very noticeable healing energy. Also, you lead by example. And that's why people are noticing that there are blessings coming into your life, into their life when you're around. They also have you make me a better person. So yeah, I just feel like, again, you lead by example. You're someone you're not afraid of your shadow. You've already faced like the more difficult parts of you. And so, you're just ready to move forward, and you really show people how to do it. Okay. So yeah, let's see what else people secretly compliment you on behind your back. And this is going to end this reading, okay? So if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Let me know what you guys want to see, what you like, okay? Now, who's complimenting you? A coworker. What do we say about work? Yeah, there are coworkers who are complimenting you, coworkers who are thinking this about you. So that came out. What do people secretly compliment them on? Okay, we have stunning face. Okay, period. We love that. Yes, stunning face. I can't believe you walked away. I'm missing you. So people are complimenting you again in your self-control. They compliment you about your boundaries, how you have a direction in your life. You're not going to let anybody just come in and run amok in your life. What do people secretly love about my pile number one people? Oh, okay. This is very interesting. I feel like this is just like tea, low key. Anyway, this one says, I've been using substances to forget about you. Oop. Not the ex coming in. Okay, there's someone who wants you right now. I almost wish I did the crush reading. Let me know what you guys think about having another like reading themed around a crush, but that is very interesting. I also feel like since the way you lighten people's burdens, they feel like they can step away from certain substances that they would use to numb their pain. Okay, that's going to be specific for some of you. You may already know about someone who you kind of like, you helped in a way, and they were able to step away from certain substances because their like load was alleviated. Okay. Let me know if that resonates, guys. But yeah, that's for some of you. That's for some of you. All right, what do people secretly love about my pile number ones? What do people secretly love about them? You make me feel like I'm walking on air. Oh, that is so sweet. Yeah, you just elevate people. Like I said, you literally elevate people. I never felt this strongly for anyone before. Yeah, people love the strong feelings that they get for you. Like they feel like they've known you before. They feel connected to you. You're really easy to connect with. Okay. I ran away because you triggered me. I wasn't ready to heal. Ooh, okay. This could be connected to the I've been using substances to forget about you. And also, I can't believe you walked away. I'm missing you. So this is really interesting. I feel that there is someone specifically that you did walk away from who is currently admiring you and they're wanting to come through in the reading. Now, we're towards the end. I'm not going to let them like, you know what I mean, run amok, but yeah, there's somebody who was triggered by their connection with you, maybe because they had to grow to able to maintain a connection with you. This person has been using substances to forget about you, and they can't believe that you walked away. But come on, Spirit, let's focus on the compliments. Okay, what are the compliments that they give you? Okay, you're leveling up so fast. That's what they be saying. We also have you saw right through me. So this is both an anecdote about what we just talked about, and then also a compliment because people feel like you're able to discern who's best for your life and who's not. You have really good discernment. Okay, what fell after that is your vibe is intoxicating. I feel like I'm high when you're near. Okay, purr. We also have you pull me in like a siren. Wow, okay. Yeah, definitely. You're definitely sexier than you realize, guys. Your vibe is very intoxicating. Like your energy is really intense for a lot of people. Okay. And they also have our connection has improved my confidence and self-image. Yeah, people just really appreciate and respect the way that you lead by example and the way that you give advice and help people with their own lives. Again, either by leading by example or more directly, you really help two people to improve their own confidence and self-image, okay? And this doesn't have to just be a coworker. It can literally be a boss because you have boss at the top of the card, top of the deck as well. So even your bosses kind of feel this way about you. Again, your leadership abilities that, you know, you help to improve people's self-confidence and self-image. Like you're very special. I feel like people recognize that you're very special and very rare, okay? Anyway, that's what I have for y'all today. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Become an OG today so you can watch the OG reading. It's going to be all about who's jealous of you and why. We're going to find out. We're going to get some initials, some zodiac signs, and find out why they're creeping on you. Why are they jealous of you? I mean, we already kind of peeped game, but we're gonna dive in later on in the OG reading, okay? So if you want more content from me, go ahead and check out my TikTok. It's under the same handle, Lunar Light Tarot. That's where you can find more content with me, and you can see my face over there. I always actually film my TikToks with my face in them, so if you want to see more of this mug, go on over to TikTok. And if you would like to get a personal reading from me, I would love to do a one-on-one with you. Go ahead and look in my description box, and that's where you can find a link to my website, lunarlighttarot.com, where you can book a reading with me. All right, guys, I will talk to you in the next one. Love and light. Bye. Hey, pal number 2, if you chose this blue butterfly or the infinite self card, this is your reading. Let's go ahead and get into what do people secretly love about you and what compliments are they giving you behind your back, okay? So I've already pulled some cards for you using the Tarot Illuminati. So let's go ahead and start and find out what are people secretly admiring about you, okay? So initially we have the Strength and the Ten of Pentacles. So people, you know, very plainly, they talk about your strength. They talk about your strength of character, okay? I'm hearing mind, body, and spirit. So people feel like you're strong in many different ways. You have a lot of willpower. You have a lot of determination. I'm hearing that you're someone who does not give up. And you have a strong vision for the life that you want, okay? You're very persistent, you're very determined, and people say that you seemingly have endless energy to achieve your goals and to get to where you want to be, okay? That's one of the biggest things people give you compliments on or they admire you about is kind of your endless strength when it comes to getting to where you want to be. So that could be in a lot of different ways. That could be in your career, that could be in a project, that could be in your studies if that applies. That could even be physically, in that you've been training for a long time, you're working out for a long time, and you're getting built like a brick house. So that just also came through. But it could be in lots of different ways. But people admire your strength in mind, body, and spirit, okay? People also feel like it's done a lot for you. Like your strength has resulted in tangible results, okay? Either that you have a great career, you have a great body that you've built, you've moved really far on a project or a business, whatever it is, like even like your self-care, like if some of you have a goal to like grow your hair out or take care of your nails really well, or like I said, like you're trying to go to the gym more often or eat healthier, right? They're noticing that all of your mental spiritual strength is actually giving you results in this area of life. It's actually yielding to tangible results. And they're seeing a lot of progress for you on your path. So whatever this kind of like this project is, or whatever your focus is on that you're putting a lot of strength towards, people are complimenting you and saying like, wow, it's really paying off. They're in a whole new place this year. You've become so much more stable in this area of life. And people are kind of looking up to you and they're really admiring how your hard work has really paid off, okay? Now, next we have the Fool card. So people's secret love about you is that you're not afraid to take a risk and take a leap of faith to achieve a goal or to get where you want to go, okay? You're someone who is a calculated risk taker. Now, you're not going to take any risk just because it's presented in front of you, but you're someone who takes educated risk, okay? You know how to weigh out the pros and cons. People feel like you're very clever as well, and you know how to strategize to get to where you want to go, okay? You're not afraid of change, and you like taking on a new challenge, okay? You're not someone who strays away from a challenge, so you like to try new things. People could love that you like to change things about your appearance. You're not afraid to dye your hair or to cut your hair, change the texture of your hair, even if you know it's going to like work for you and your lifestyle. Okay. People like that you're not afraid to pack up and move somewhere if you feel like it's going to be a better fit for you. For a lot of you could have like moved away from your country or your hometown or your home state, things like that. And people admire that you're not afraid to move away and start a different life, or that you have already done this. They admire that you're not afraid to change career paths and to do a total pivot in something. But yeah, whatever this is like you're not afraid to take positive risk for your life. You're not afraid of change, okay? All of this, people feel like has resulted in you actually achieving a lot of your goals, okay? People also admire that you have a knack for opportunity. You seem to know which opportunities are going to pay off the best. They don't know how you end up doing this. People end up complimenting you like, wow, how did they know that that stock that they bought was going to be like really, really good? This person's so financially literate. Or how did they know that cutting their hair would look so good on them? How did they know that this particular job was going to just like pay them really well in the future? How did they know that this major, like people complimenting your decision-making skill? That's what I'm getting. They're complimenting your decision-making skills because they feel like things always turn out in your favor, okay? You always end up in like this stable place. Even when you take crazy risk that people did not expect from you, it ends up being like really, really good. They're like, oh wow, that turned out way better than I thought. That is really amazing. I'm getting the analogy of someone who like moves away and people are just thinking like, oh my God, it's a big move. Like it's going to be a lot of energy. It's going to be really, really tough. And then you do it and you end up in a great position. It actually goes kind of pretty smoothly. And people are just like, oh, wow, that turned out better than I thought. Like that's really, really good. Wow, you're in a much better position than before. Okay, I'm getting that. I'm also getting the analogy of someone who's like cut their hair and people are telling them like, no, do not cut your hair. Like, don't do that. Like, why would you cut your hair? Blah, blah. And then you end up doing it and they're like, whoa, I love it. No, I was totally wrong. Like, this looks so good on you. Whoa, you look so healthy. Like, this really complements your face shape, that kind of thing. It's like, you know best what works for you, okay? You just have this vision when it comes to your life. That's what people compliment you on, is your vision and your persistence and the way that you know what is for you. You really march to the beat of your own drum. And people really admire this and they appreciate that about you. It makes them feel like you are somewhat enlightened, okay? With the Hanged Man here, they feel like you know yourself really inside and out and you have this special perspective on life. It's like you see opportunity where other people would see a closed door, okay? You see life a little bit differently. And it's not a matter of being better or worse than anybody, but it's just having a different perspective on things that you really, bring to the table. And people really, really enjoy this about you. They feel like you have this very fresh perspective, very fresh energy, okay? They're like, wow, I didn't even see it that way. That is really great. I'm also hearing that what people love about you is that you always add something interesting to the conversation, okay? Whenever you talk to people, you always have something really like fresh to add, a really fresh take. And they're like, oh, wow, that's a hot take. Like, I didn't even think of it that way. But you're always doing that. Like, you're always adding something interesting to the mix, okay? Even if you're not like the one who's speaking the most in the conversation, whatever you say, people notice it and they're like, whoa, that was a little bit different. Like, I really appreciate their perspective on this. So what else you got at the bottom of the deck was also the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so yeah, people feel like you have a very lucky energy. You have lucky girl syndrome, lucky guy syndrome, lucky they, them. You know what I mean? Like, you're able to move forward in life quite effortlessly from an outside point of view. Okay, so you may be like, I got over challenge after challenge, but on the outside, it really seems like a very smooth process in your evolution. It's just been like one level up after another. You've been doing really, really well. People do admire this a lot about you. They compliment you on how smooth your life seems to be going, how great your progress is on certain things, and how it seems like you just continue to get lucky, you continue to level up. You're not stuck in a certain mindset. You're not confused about what you want in life. People really admire this, is that you're not stuck at all. You don't seem to be stuck at all. You're not confused. You know what you want. You go after it. It's not with reckless abandon. I mean, you know how to like plan to get to where you want to be as well. That is wonderful. So let's go ahead now and look at the Amira's Love Oracle and see what else people secretly love about you. What do people secretly love about my pile number 2 people? What do people secretly love about my pile number 2 people? What compliments do they give them? What do people secretly love about you? We have children. Okay, if you have children, people could feel like you're a great parent, that you're really a responsible parent. But I feel like for most of you, you probably do not have children. What I'm getting here that people secretly love about you is that you have a youthful spirit, okay? You have not let the difficulties of life kind of harden you. You have this mindset. Like I said, you have that really fresh perspective. It's almost like you are younger in your mind, okay? People feel like you have a young person's mind. You're very hip to the new trends. Oh yeah, you could be someone who like knows all about the new trends that are happening, all the latest memes, and you could literally be like a younger person, and maybe you're in Gen Z or something like that. I'm also picking up on a lot of millennials here, to be honest. But with the children card, it's like you're very in tune with this younger generation, and you also have a lot of just like very fresh ideas. People feel like you have a very youthful spirit. You haven't lost the essence of play, okay? You know how to like balance work and play. You know how to incorporate play into your life, okay? People feel like your life is very playful. It's very lighthearted. Even when you're approaching difficult subjects like a big move or cutting your hair. I keep coming back to these examples, but you don't approach everything with this like seriousness and this like hardened energy. Like it's so, like you're not uptight about things. That's what I'm trying to say. You're not uptight. You're very relaxed. People like that about you. They like that you can just like be silly and have fun, and you don't take things too seriously. You don't take yourself too seriously, okay? People take you seriously, don't get me wrong. They take you seriously, but they admire that you're very lighthearted when it comes to your life, and they feel like that's part of the reason why you're so lucky, is that you kind of just like let things come to you, okay? All right, people compliment you on the different options that you have in life. They feel like you have a lot of opportunities that are always presenting themselves to you. And they also feel like a lot of people are attracted to you, because you also have the passion card at the bottom of the deck here. People secretly live for your love life, okay? I don't know what it is about your love life right now. Now, this may or may not resonate with some of you, but I feel that your love life is quite interesting to other people. All right. It could be that others know that people have crushes on you and they want to play matchmaker, or they're curious about like what you think about other people. It could be that you are single and highly attractive and people want to know what it's like for you when you're dating. Like if you're actively dating, this is definitely people compliment you on. They're like, oh, pile number 2 gets such great options when they go out dating. Like they find the best suitors. I love to hear about their dates. Their dating expedites are so interesting. Is that the right word? Yeah, their dating journey is always so interesting. They always have so many options. Like people are always liking them. They're very, very attractive. Okay. I'm getting that's pretty much word for word what some people are saying about you if you are single. Okay. Even if you're in a relationship, I do feel that other people have crushes on you, and people tend to talk about it behind your back. And they're saying like, wow, this person doesn't even know that they're in a love triangle. They have no idea. Like it's just so interesting. A lot of people have passion for them. And especially if you are in a relationship, people could really compliment you about the relationship. They could say that you and your partner are very passionate about each other, okay? But even if this isn't about your dating life, now back to the people who feel like their dating life is dry right now, people are complimenting you on the different opportunities that you seem to have in front of you, okay? Now, some of you could have like multiple streams of income. You could, be working and also studying, and people admire that about you. They admire your work ethic. They admire the way that you get things done, okay? They admire the different opportunities that you get and that you tend to take. So yeah, there's something about like just the way that your life is going that people really like about you, okay? And then we also have freedom. Wow, some of you guys could be blondes. You don't have to be. Some of you guys could be blonde because you have blonde in all 3 of these cards, or you're thinking about going, you could be brunette right now, but you're thinking about going blonde, and that could be a sign that, it would look really, really good on you. Okay, make sure you get that Olaplex. I'm just kidding. Get that K18. Anyway, so yeah, we have freedom. People secretly love how free you are. They love that you're able to take risks. You are self-reliant. You're independent. And you just seem to be loving your life as an independent person. Like you know how to manage your own life, and you're truly free. Like people really like this about you. They feel like you're very free of mind. Again, you think differently than other people. You're not confined in the same way that other people are confined by limiting beliefs. You think very expansively, okay? You have different ideas than other people do, and that makes you free in a lot of different ways, okay? They feel like I'm also hearing that people are saying that you overcome the odds in your life. Maybe you kind of had like statistics stacked against you, and you were able to overcome that, and people see that people feel like you're very, very free, okay? You could live on your own, right? Or you could live far away from like family or something like that, okay? Or again, you just think really differently than a lot of people around you do, and they feel like that is you have a big sense of freedom. You have a big sense of independence. People really admire about you, okay? Now, let's look at my archetype cards now and find out what else people compliment you about. What do people secretly love about my pile number 2 people? What do people secretly love about my pile number 2 people? Okay, we have Damsel. It says, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. I mean, yeah, I think that's kind of what we just talked about, is that you're very independent, okay? It's kind of interesting because I think at first when you're kind of getting to know people, people don't suspect you to be so independent. That's what I'm getting with the damsel, all right? People would assume that you're someone who's more codependent, but once they get to know you, they realize that you truly understand the basis of a healthy romantic relationship is having a healthy relationship with yourself first, okay? I do feel like sometimes people, when they first get to know you, they underestimate you, but then they quickly find out how strong you are mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It shows very, very quickly. That's one of the things that they admire about you. I'm hearing that you shatter people's perspectives of you. You shatter people's perceptions. That's what I meant to say. Their perceptions of you, and you turn out to be a lot wiser, stronger, clever, more intuitive than they even thought that you were, okay? People after that, they tend to put you kind of on a pedestal because, wow, you kind of just deserve it. I don't know, you kind of just deserve it. Like you really shock people with the way that you go about relationships. I'm feeling especially romantic partners, they think that you're one way and then they find out that you're really different. Like you're very, very strong and independent. All right. What do people secretly love about my pile number 2 people? Again, you could be blonde because you have the blonde coming through here again, or you could be thinking about getting highlights. You could be thinking about lightening your hair. I'm hearing sun in. Some of you guys are thinking about putting sun in your hair, and that would look good on you. Okay, it would work. It would work for your hair type. What do people secretly love about my pile number 2 people? What do people secretly love about them? All right, we have Midas / miser. Okay, put this to the side. It says entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything into gold. Delight in sharing life's riches. Wow. So yeah, people feel like you have the Midas touch. Seriously, oh my gosh, yes. And this makes a lot of sense from what we got earlier, is that you seem to get a lot of opportunities, and it's really because you have that willpower, you have that persistence and that drive, and you seek out these kind of creative opportunities that not everybody would. Like I'm seeing that some of you could be going to like cosmetology school. Some of you could be like nail techs. I'm seeing hairstylists, hair braiders. What else am I getting here? Makeup artists. I'm getting social media managers, like you manage other people's social medias. I'm seeing people in marketing here. What else am I getting? Definitely people with their own businesses, for sure. You could have your own business. You could sell things like jewelry or crystals. Definitely picking up on jewelry really heavily. Clothes. You could design your own clothes, okay? Just any of these kind of things. Anything that's kind of creative that you do on the side. People tend to compliment you about that. But in general, people feel that the endeavors that you take on, they turn to gold, okay? And you've been working on whatever this is for a long time. I feel like you've had to have a lot of persistence and wherewithal to get to where you're going. People really, really respect that. They respect the fact that you never gave up and that it's really working for you. They're seeing that you're making a lot of progress in whatever field that you're working on. Now it's turning to gold, okay? For other people, it could have felt like it happened overnight, but for you, it's like you've been working forever. In their eyes, it's like, wow, whatever you touch turns to gold. But I feel like it wasn't always like this for you. You've had to work really, really hard to get to where you are now. But people just see it now as you have the Midas touch, okay? So that is awesome. All right, now let's look at my white and yellow cards. If you guys liking the reading so far, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Even subscribe to my channel so you become an OG, so you can watch the OG reading. It's going to be all about who's jealous of you and why. So that is a reading at the end of the video for my subscribers. Feel free to check that out. But yeah, if you're liking the video, definitely give it a like. It definitely helps my channel out. Lets me know what you like to see. Alrighty, so when I was shuffling in your energy, I was already getting genuine, boldly you, and authentic, okay? So, I mean, and authentic, not inauthentic. So yeah, people feel like you're very authentic and you're boldly yourself, and they really admire that about you. But we're gonna keep going here. We're gonna shuffle and see what else people do give you compliments on. What did they compliment pile number 2 on? What do people secretly compliment pile number 2 on? I'm hearing your fashion sense. People do compliment your fashion sense. Sorry, I'm not trying to cherry pick, but I can always tell when it's not exactly it. Okay. Alrighty, I appreciate everything that you do for me. So yeah, people appreciate like the energy that you bring into their life. I feel like that's more of what it is. Like they appreciate the kind energy that you have, the lighthearted energy that you have, the different perspective, okay? We also have, I want to move forward, but our situation won't allow it. Now that came out first. Very, very interesting. Okay, I'm hearing spirit say opposite. I'm gonna go ahead and go with my intuition on this one, and I'm seeing that people admire that you don't let situational things stop you from moving forward in your life, okay? Say some people, it's like, oh, well, you know, I gotta wait for it to be a rainy Tuesday for me to learn about this thing. You know, they just kind of like make up excuses as to why they can't do certain things or why they can't pursue certain things, but it's not with you, okay? You just move forward. Like you won't let anything situational or something that can be, you know, avoided or overcome stop you from going after a certain dream of yours. You just have like this persistence, okay? Yeah, okay. We also have flush with cash and then religious and dedicated spiritual path. Okay, I want to focus on this dedicated piece again. So people feel like you're very dedicated, and they also feel like your spirituality is what powers you to keep going when times are hard. These are the kind of compliments that they give you, okay? Is that you don't let anything stand in your way. People compliment you on how persistent you are. They compliment you on how you believe in a higher power. They feel like that really works in your favor. They say things like, wow, this person, they have so much persistence, they have so much drive. I can tell that their spirituality really motivates them and empowers them. Like they obviously work with God to get there where they're going. This person is obviously blessed. Like just look at their life. They've been putting in so much work and they've been so dedicated and everything's happening for them. Like you can just tell that their faith in themselves and in God like really pays off for them. That's what people are saying. Right? People also compliment you on your financial status. They feel like you are flush with cash. They feel like you got money like that. Okay, so whether you do or you don't, so people compliment you on, they feel that you got money. Okay, alrighty. What do people secretly compliment pile number 2 about? Okay, we have mask wear in reverse. Okay, so dishonest, smoke and mirrors in reverse. With you, it's like what you see is what you get. All right. What you see is what you get. I think at first people do tend to, underestimate you because of this youthful spirit that you have, but you don't need to wear a mask or act a certain way to get people to like you, to get to where you're going. You don't step on toes to achieve goals. Okay, I'm gonna keep it in reverse here, but you guys know what it says. All right, with you is like what you see is what you get. You don't need to be anybody else to get to where you're going. People really admire how genuine and authentic you are. Okay, like we had earlier, they admire how genuine and authentic that you are. People also admire that you're not relationship obsessed. Okay, that you don't need to be in a relationship to be happy. I'm also picking up on that, like you were just happy, you know, by yourself, or you're focused on being independent even if you are in a relationship. You also have, damn, you're one bad bee. Okay, so yeah, people love that, you know, you're a baddie, you get stuff done. And I guess the definition of a baddie that I would give here is someone who is independent, who loves themselves, who is going after their goals, and they execute and they get things done. Okay, that's how you come off to people. And you're also attractive as well. Of course, you're also attractive. Okay, we also have entrepreneur, empire builder, and brick by brick. Yeah, people really admire your entrepreneurial spirit. We actually had that a little earlier. So again, it's like that Midas touch. Like whatever you touch really turns to gold. Any kind of empire that you're building, people really, really admire you for the way that you never gave up, the way that you are still so persistent about your goals. And yeah, you're really doing it brick by brick. Okay, so now we're going to end off with my multicolored cards. Let's see what else people are admiring about you. I do have some physical traits in here, so let's see if any of those come out. What do people secretly love about those who chose pile number 2? Divine Source. Thank you. You make me feel like God or magic is real. Ooh, yeah. What do we say about you being like religious or a spiritual, and it's helping you to achieve your goals? People notice that you work with a higher power, and it is helping you to achieve your goals. You make people feel like God or magic must be real because you are blessed. They understand that you are totally blessed. Okay. What do people secretly love about pile number 2? Okay. I realize we're not a good match for each other. People admire that you don't stick around in connections that aren't a good match, okay? And you have that great discernment. You're able to move on easily when things are not for you. You don't stick out things that are not for you, okay? You also have flirting skills. People admire your flirting skills. They feel like you're a natural flirt. You also have, I'm secretly so attracted to you. You're so sexy. So yeah, people secretly love how sexy you are. Okay, that's really hidden. Like, they don't really tell you this, but they feel like you're very sexy and they like your flirting skills. What do people secretly love about those who chose pile number 2? Okay. We have, I can't get over you. This connection still haunts me. Wow, interesting. That is quite interesting. People love that they can't get over you. Question mark, question mark. How interesting. I feel like people love your appeal, okay? I feel like you have a natural appeal to people. Maybe it's not like super in your face, like hot and sexy, but I feel that it is, people are attracted to your independence. They're attracted to your energy and your mind and your flirting skills, okay? It's kind of like a slow burn. You have a slow burn when it comes to your connections with people. And that's why they can't get over you. That's why the connection still haunts them. I do feel like people admire your ability to kind of make people hung up on you. I feel like others, okay, people who are the friends of your exes, right? Or your ex situationships or whatever, they know that certain people, not everybody, but certain people still can't get over you. And they admire that you still have a hold on them. They're like, damn, this person's still got a hold on them. There must be something really special. You know what I mean? That's what they compliment you on. Huge blessings are on the way. Yeah, they say you're always leveling up. And then you work with God to make this happen. Okay. Oh, we also have, I'm secretly hating on you. Why are you so blessed and I'm not? So you guys could low-key have a hater. If you guys want to know who is secretly jealous of you, go ahead and become an OG today. So you can watch the OG reading. It's going to be all about who's jealous of you. Okay. So we're going to find out over there. But yeah, people admire you because your beauty is very stunning. Okay. You also got that. Your beauty is so stunning to me. What do people secretly love about my pile number 2 people? I still think of all the fun times. You were unforgettable. Yeah, they admire that you're so unforgettable. I'm trying not to think about us. The hold you have on people after you leave is crazy. The hold you have is crazy. What else do we have? I'm frustrated with your boundaries. Okay, people admire that you have strong boundaries. You don't let people who did you dirty back into your life, and these people tend to overthink about you for a long time, okay? But they admire that you don't go back to places where you were hurt before, if that makes sense. You also have seductive demeanor. And at the top of the deck here is a big booty. Big booty. The other card that also came out, and I won't ignore this one, is I underestimated your self-worth. I'm impressed. So yeah, people are very impressed by your self-worth as well. All right, that's what we have for y'all today. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Become an OG today so you can watch the reading. That's at the end, and it's of course who is jealous of you and why. Additionally, I have TikTok, if you guys want to check me out over there. It's under the same handle, Lunar Light Tarot, and I always show my face over there, so if you want to see more of this mug, you can check out TikTok. And I also have a website if you like to book a personal reading with me. That is lunarlighttarot.com. It's booked below. If you want to check out my testimonials, if you want to book a reading, if you want to find out more about my tarot journey, it's all over there. So yeah, thanks so much for watching my video today, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Love and light. Bye. Hey there, pal number 3, and welcome to your reading if you chose this yellow butterfly or the Asking Opens a Pathway card. This one is for you. Let's go ahead and find out, what do people secretly love about you, and what compliments are they giving to you behind your back? Okay, so I've already pulled some cards from the Tarot Illuminati to get us started. So let's go ahead and find out what people are secretly admiring about you. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress that came out for you first. Wow, really strong energy. Already I'm picking up that people admire your independence. They say that you're very well put together, that you are independent, you enjoy your life, and that you have kind of like this little bit of lavishness and luxury kind of energy to your life. Okay, you look like you're someone who is expensive. Now, this has come up in a few of my other readings. Now, you don't have to literally be spending all your money on designer clothing or experiences to kind of have this energy around you. But I am getting that the way that you put your clothes together, people could assume that they are designer, that they're very expensive. You look very expensive. You have this energy of luxury to your life. That could be as simple as, you know, you're doing like face masks before bed. You have some really nice hair care and skincare products, and you make sure your home is like smelling really good with candles and very cozy and it's clean. So yeah, I'm just getting that kind of vibe from you where people feel like you're very put together. That's what they compliment you on, is that they feel like you're very like luxurious and lavish. People feel like you're kind of on the come up right now as well. And they feel like you're in this time in your life really enjoying what you've made for yourself. So people compliment you by saying like, wow, do you see the kind of house that they have? Do you see the clothes that they wear? They're obviously really well off right now. They're doing really well for themselves. Wow, they've had a huge glow up over the past few years. This person looks so stable right now. They seem like so in their element, just really happy. And I wonder how much this costs. I wonder how much that costs. Like, you know, that kind of thing. I'm also getting that you're very attractive, especially with the Empress being here. People do compliment you on your beauty when you're not around. Okay, they say that you have really beautiful skin, especially I'm getting that you could have really clear skin, or like you have like skin that is clear of like hyperpigmentation. Okay, so it's like very one tone. I'm getting like doll like. You could have a face that is like very beautiful and stunning. Okay, I'm getting the image of a doll, so it's like you guys could have like a face that's very proportionate, okay, or very beautiful, almost like it was made by somebody, you know what I mean, like a doll-like face. Okay, I'm getting the image from okay, random, but I'm getting Amber from Amber Desiree from Love is Blind. Okay, AD from Love is Blind. You know how she was just so gorgeous and her face is like very proportionate. She had a kind of this doll-like look to her face. Okay, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you know, this is a character, not a character, a person on a reality TV show. And I feel like she had a face that's just very proportionate. She had this beautiful skin that's really all one tone, this beautiful deep, you know, skin tone that was very, you know, very chocolatey. I know I always like to compare people to food, but yeah, it's like you have this beautiful skin tone that's very rich as well. You don't have to be dark in skin tone, but people feel like you have really beautiful soft skin as well. That's what they secretly love about you. I guess it is quite secret because not everyone's going to be like, oh my god, your skin, but that's what they're thinking about you. I'm also picking up that your hair could be like quite thick, or it's just really nice, like you have hairstyles that really work for you, your clothes. So yeah, you get a lot of compliments on your aesthetics secretly. Okay, now next we have the King of Wands and the King of Cups. So all right, people do compliment you on how passionate you are, how assertive you are when it comes to going after your goals. You're very driven. People also feel that you're very emotionally mature and that you're very, you know, put together. You're the observer of your emotions. You don't let them get the best of you. You don't let them take over you in your thought process. People feel like you have a very balanced energy between masculine and feminine energy as well. They wouldn't necessarily say it in this way. They would just say that you're very balanced, you're ambitious, ambitious, you're put together. You kind of have a lot of admirable traits. I feel that other people tend to put you up on a pedestal and feel that you are an ideal person, okay, or someone really to look up to, because one, you're very, very attractive, and two, you're very put together when it comes to your mind, your willpower, your drive, and your lust for life. So people like you a lot. I'm also seeing that your life on the outside could look very exciting to some people. That's what they love about you. That's what they give you compliments on. It's like, wow, your life seems so interesting. I want to know what's going on with you. Okay, it's like I don't know why I'm getting the words Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Okay, I'm getting that TV show Keeping Up with the Kardashians. People could be very curious about your life. They love to see what you're going to post next, and they feel like you're very lavish and abundant, just like the Kardashians are lavish and abundant. Take it as it resonates. It's kind of like, it's, kind of apply it to your situation, but people are very curious about what your life is like behind the scenes. I feel like you have a lot of projects going on that is very interesting for you. Maybe you like to travel, different places, you wear nice clothes. That's why I'm getting this Keeping Up with the Kardashians vibe. It's kind of like you have a low-key, like a celeb kind of energy to you, like a natural celebrity to you. Okay, we also have the Hermit here coming out. So I'm also getting that people secretly love how wise you are. They know that you're wise. They know that you're also private, like you don't share your life with everybody, and they do admire this about you, that you tend to pursue and achieve your goals independently. And they do compliment you on your ability to do this. They compliment you on your ability to be alone. Okay, you're not someone who's afraid of being alone. People can tell that, all right? You have no problem with it. People can easily tell that you're fine with being alone. And they find that to be really, really interesting, okay? I'm also picking up that your eyes are very gorgeous. Like, people feel like your beauty is blooming lately as well, all right? So let's go ahead and look at the Amira's Love Oracle and see what else people secretly love about you, okay? Oh, okay, we have Soulmate coming out first. That just fell on the table there. All right, so people secretly love that they can easily connect with you. There could be multiple people who feel like you're probably a soulmate of theirs, and it's because you're able to easily connect people through conversation. And we'll see that your looks are very stunning, so people could feel like taken with you even if they don't know you so well, okay? You have a very vibrant soul, a very vibrant energy, and it shines very brightly, so people can easily feel connected to you or feel like you are a soulmate of theirs. Okay, and it kind of compliments people give you surrounding this are like, wow, that have you seen that person across the room there? They look so interesting. Like, do you know anything about them? Like, wow, I really want to talk to them. And after they talk to you, they're like, whoa, that person is like really cool. They're really attractive. Like, I feel like we could definitely be friends, or I have a crush on this person. They're stunning. I wasn't anticipating to like have feelings for someone after I met them, but there's just something about them. Yeah, underneath the deck, I'm definitely going to take this. Is the True Gem card. I'm also getting Gossip. Now I'm just taking what's underneath the deck. Yeah, the True Gem card. You really are a true gem. This is what people really admire about you, what they secretly love about you, is that you have this character that to them seems very flawless, okay? With the gem, it's like you've been through pressures in your life that have kind of pushed out impurities within you. It's like you've done a lot of healing work, is what I'm trying to say. You've done a lot of healing work, and because of that, you shine very brightly, okay? It's like your character does not crack over time or under pressure. You only become finer under pressure in terms of your personality, your integrity, and also your looks, okay? You also glow up after you go through hard situations. That's what I'm seeing. People tend to gossip about you, about your great character, and about the way you easily connect with others, okay? I feel like you easily turn others on as well. Like a lot of people tend to get crushes on you. They tend to kind of like naturally gravitate towards you. They give you attention. They want to compliment you. So whatever compliments people are giving you in person, I'm seeing that there's a lot more that are coming behind your back. I'm also seeing that specifically a lot of men could give you compliments, or people with masculine energy. And that could also be like women who have a more masculine energy. They give you a lot of attention, and they do give you a lot of compliments, okay? A lot of masculines tend to notice you and feel like you're very attractive. They're very intrigued by you. And I feel like there is competition when it comes to getting to know you, okay? You're very highly sought after, my pile number 3 people. All right, so let's go ahead and look at my archetype cards now. What do people secretly love about you? For my pile number 3, what do people secretly love about my pile number 3 people? Okay, we have teacher coming out. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Okay, very interesting. And I'm going to get another one, and then I'll speak to it. What do people secretly love about my pile number 3 people? Okay, we also have child, nature. Very interesting. Okay. All right, with the teacher card, people love that you actually have so much wisdom, and I feel like you convey this really naturally. You are a natural teacher, okay? I feel like you're not someone who kind of shoves it in people's faces. Like, you're definitely not a know-it-all in the least. But if someone asks you a question about a certain topic, you have a lot of knowledge and experience to share. People know that you were highly skilled, especially when it comes to I'm getting that you're multi-talented and multifaceted. Some of you, I'm getting makeup. You could be really great at makeup. You're really good at your career. Some of you could be really good at math or like sciences. Some of you could be really adept at geography. Like, you're well-traveled and you know a lot about geography. Some of you know a lot about computers. I'm also picking up on that. Some of you are really great, like hairstylists, seeing like nail techs being here as well. Some of you are great at the gym. Like, you really know what all the machines do. You know a lot about nutrition and how to eat to get like certain results, how to train to get certain results. So yeah, a lot of you have like different skills, a whole bunch of different skill sets. And people really admire the way that you're able to teach other people about it if you're asked, okay? Or I'm also getting astrology. Some of you guys are really great at astrology. Some of you guys could have spiritual skills that you also let people know about. You could be really great at like reading people's astrological charts, or even reading tarot. Some of you guys could be really great tarot readers as well. And you just kind of like naturally teach people. If they'll ask you a question, you pretty much always have the answer to something. And again, it's not that you're a know-it-all, because you just don't shove it in people's faces. But if they ask, yeah, they're very impressed with the skills that you have. Then we have child of nature. It says friendship with animals, communication with nature spirits. So some of you off the bat could have pets, and people think that your pets are super cute and that you are really a great pet parent. Okay, you take care of your pets really well. And if you don't have any pets, they're like, whenever you're around animals, they tend to love you. People love that about you because they feel like your energy must be great if animals like you, you know? So people have seen the way that you are around animals, and they're like, wow, this person, like, they're so good with pets. Like, animals just love them. They must have the most amazing energy because, you know, animals always know who have the best energy. So people say that kind of thing about you. I'm also getting that people could also compliment you and compare you to a certain animal when they compliment you. You know that trend that was going around on TikTok not too long ago? People are talking about, are you fox pretty? Are you bunny pretty? Are you cat pretty? Okay, this is mostly for my femmes out there. But yeah, people could compare you to that. Actually, I'm getting from my guys because in Korea, they have this system for different kinds of handsome for guys where it's like, oh my God, I'm not forgetting, like a wolf, and there's a dinosaur for like really structured faces. Actually, it's a good thing. And puppy look for guys as well, like when they have a more like cute face, and the wolf is a more like angular face, I'm pretty sure. The dinosaur is like a very structured, like chiseled face. So yeah, I'm getting that people could compare you to looking like a certain kind of animal, but they mean it as a compliment. They're like, wow, this person has a really feline look, or they're very bunny pretty, or this person looks like a dinosaur. I'm sorry. When I heard that on the Korean dating show, I was like, dinosaur? Like, isn't that supposed to be rude? But no, it's a compliment. It's like a way of looking where you're like, I guess, really chiseled. But anyway, that could be what people think about you and say about you behind the scenes as well. And what's getting with all this, the green with the 2 cards and the green, is that you have a very loving energy. The green is the heart chakra energy, so people feel like you have a very loving energy as well. Like, you're very kind, you're very sweet. I'm getting that you're very down to earth. People are surprised that you're so down to earth because of the way that you look and the kind of vibe that you have, again, with that like luxurious kind of vibe. They're very surprised that you're so humble and down to earth. Okay, now let's look at my white and yellow cards and see what else people secretly love about you. What do people secretly love about those who chose pile number 2? Whoa, okay, here we go. This one flipped over. We have spiritualist, healer, witch, spell worker, and angelic persona. All right, so yeah, people feel like you have this angelic persona, like you're just very, very sweet, very kind. Also, they could feel like they give you compliments on your vibe. I feel like some people who are in tune would understand that you are a manifester and that you have a spiritual vibe, okay? Because this energy that you have here is very, very magnetic. Okay, it's like you have your own orbit around you. Like, a lot of people are attracted to you. You attract in luxury, you attract in abundance. You have this impeccable character that doesn't fade over time or crack over time. Some people understand that you were actually a spiritualist. They wonder if you are a witch or a spell worker, and they actually admire this a lot about you because they feel like if you're doing it, it is working. Some people are wondering if you put glamour spells on yourself to achieve this kind of beauty effect. Whether you have or you have not, people are very curious about this and they do admire your beauty, okay? If that's true, then, you know, if it's true or it's not, they don't care. They just feel like you have great beauty and you have this angelic persona. Okay, another card that came out was, yes, this person is your soulmate. So again, people feel like you're their soulmate. That's what they admire about you. Like, they just feel like you have a connection with them. And I feel like there are a ton of people who are not your soulmate who think that they are, okay? These could be, I'm getting co-workers where there was a mutual attraction. I'm picking up on ex-lovers for sure. I'm picking up people that you met at parties. People that you met at parties could feel like they have a soul connection to you. Maybe they wouldn't always phrase it in that way, but they're just like, wow, I really felt something to them. Like, I feel like we could be a couple. I feel like we could be something. And it's because they feel like you could be a soulmate of theirs. So people mistake you for a soulmate a lot. That's what they love about you, is that they accidentally think that, you know, they think that you're their soulmate. They also have secretly wants you, wants more, and can't say what they want. So yeah, a lot of people do end up having crushes on you. Let me know if you guys want me to do a who has a crush on you reading. I almost did that today, but I ended up doing who's jealous of you and why. So if you want to know about who's jealous of you and why, go ahead and check out the OG reading. Just be subscribed before, of course. It's not too late to get in on that. But yes, what people love about you is that they easily get crushes on you. Like, people easily get crushes on you. It is what it is. Okay, I'm taking time to connect with my emotions right now. People admire that you know yourself deeply, okay? You're not just someone who fakes the funk. You genuinely like yourself and know yourself very, very well. People like that if you go through a hard time, they feel like you tend to kind of like isolate. Excuse me. Okay. You tend to kind of isolate and then come back out when you're feeling better. As in, you don't project your issues onto other people and you don't lash out onto others when you have a problem, okay? You have a really kind energy. Again, like, your character does not crack over time or under pressure. So people really admire this about you, that you know yourself really well. right. What other compliments do people give you behind your back? What other compliments do people give my pile number 3 people behind their back? Okay, next we have, I underestimated you. You made it out the mud. Wow. So people compliment the amount of progress that you made in your life. They feel like you never settled for anything and that you put in a lot of work to get to where you are now and to be in this very abundant and, you know, somewhat luxurious place. Some people, they compliment you because they realize they underestimated you in the past. I do feel like this is old friends, in particular, old classmates. They are saying that they underestimated you and they love that, you know, you have made so much out of your life right now. They're very impressed with you. That's what I'm seeing. What compliments do others give my pile number 2 people? Okay. Oh my goodness. I don't know how we feel about this, but we do have wandering eye. Someone taken wants you. Okay. So yeah, I'm just getting that. Oh my goodness. There could be someone who is taken who is actually talking about you and saying that they want you, who's actually holding back their own lust for you. Whoops. Oh my God. If you know who this is, then you know who this is. But I do feel like you also inspire a wandering eye. They're kind of like, imagine this. It's like you're at a party, right? And there are some people who are single and some people who are coupled up. And then the person who's single is talking about like, wow, you know, pile number 3, they just have this energy about them. Like they're really, really attractive. And the person who's coupled up is like, yeah, honestly, I saw that too. If I wasn't with my partner, I honestly probably would pursue them. It's that kind of thing, okay? You inspire a little bit of a wandering eye. All right. But I feel like you wouldn't go for that. I don't feel like you would go for that, but I am picking up on that. And what else do we have? Okay. I see you're doing better without me. Ooh, okay. That kind of goes back to what the other card that we got, underestimated you. Okay. People love that you blew away their perceptions of you. You blew away their expectations, and they see that you're doing better without the people who weren't aligned with you, who held you back, who doubted you. They love that you overcame whatever they thought that you could do, okay? Which is really, really interesting. You guys could have had a couple of like doubters and naysayers in your life, but you never listened to those people. You never listened to them, and you ended up doing a lot better. You ended up leveling up so much. Now they're really in shock about how much you've come up since you knew them. All right, so if you guys are liking this video so far, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel today to become an OG. That's going to be, the OG reading is going to be all about who is jealous of you and why. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and do that. But be sure to like the video because it does help me out. And I get to know what else you guys want to see on my channel, okay? So let's go ahead and finish up with these multicolored cards. Let's find out. What do people secretly love about my pile number 3 people? Okay. This one says, I've never felt this strongly for anyone. So yeah, people, okay, they compliment you about how intense the connection with you is. Like, it's almost like, wow, I'm really interested in this person. I felt instant connection to them. I wonder if they like me back. Those are the kind of compliments they're giving you behind your back, okay? Like, I've never felt this strongly for someone so quickly, okay? You guys definitely have like a pull on people. You're doing amazingly. Give yourself more credit. That's what they say behind your back, that you're doing great in your own life. You're really coming up right now, and they love to see it happen for you. I want to spoil you. Ask for whatever you like. Okay, interesting. Okay, I'm getting TI. Say you can have whatever you like. Okay, people love that. Okay, people love the kind of standards that you have. That's what I'm picking up on. They want to live up to your standards, and they appreciate that you're someone who maybe likes the finer things in life, or that's what they perceive from your lifestyle, that you like the finer things, and they want to provide that for you. Maybe someone you're seeing romantically right now is kind of have this energy towards you that they want to spoil you, okay? What do people secretly love about my pile number 3 people? What do people secretly love about my pile number 3s? We have sexy legs. Okay, so they love your legs. What do people secretly love about my pile number 3 people? Divine Source. All right. Yeah, if you're so hot and cold, what do you really think of me? So people like that you don't really give away how you feel about people. You're kind of private with how you feel about people. They know that they like you, but they don't know what you think about them. I can't believe you walked away. I'm missing you. So people admire that you have boundaries. You don't just let anybody into your life. You don't let anybody who's running amok just stay in your life. You have huge blessings are on the way. So yeah, people admire the way you're always leveling up. You always seem to be getting blessed. You made me feel like I'm walking on air. Wow. Yeah. Very powerful energy there. Like, you make people feel very dreamy. Like you have this kind of dream-like energy. Is what I'm picking up on. We have lovely hair. So they admire your lovely hair. What else do they like about you? What else do they still like compliment you on? Sexy smile. Yeah, we got sexy twice, so people feel like you're definitely sexy. Your love has leveled me up. Okay, so people compliment you and say that the people that you've dated in the past, they all have like better style. They all have I'm hearing they could even have like better morals, or just they became better people after being with you. All right, and people just appreciate the way that you've been able to level up your own character. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on here. What do people secretly love about my pile number 3 people? I'm trying not to think about us. I love how distracting you are. You're secretly very tempting and distracting, especially in group settings. You could even have current or old classmates who are feeling this kind of way about you, where they find your pictures online to be distracting. They're still very interested in you. Okay. All right, that is what I have for y'all today. I do hope that you enjoyed the reading. Let me know what you thought about it down in the comments below. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to be an OG. The way you can watch the OG reading all about who is jealous of you and why, coming up in just a few seconds. Now, if you'd like more content from me, I do have a TikTok page under the same handle, Lunar Light Tarot. If you'd like to check that out, I always put videos of my face up there. So if you want to see more of my face, you can check out over there. I also have a website if you'd like to book a personal reading with me. It's lunarlighttarot.com, and it's linked in the description box below. Look over there for all of my services and also testimonials about my readings. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's reading. I'll talk to you in the next one. Love and light. Bye. Hello there to my OGs who stayed to the very end of the video. I'm so happy to have you all here today. We're going to be talking about who is jealous of you and why. All right, we're going to be looking into some initials and zodiac signs at the end, so definitely stay tuned for that. But for now, we're going to be starting with the tarot, and let's go ahead and just start with the reading, okay? Who is jealous of my OGs and why? Divine Source. Who is jealous of them and why? 4 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Who is jealous of my OGs and why? 3 of Wands. Okay, getting a pretty clear picture right now. 5 of Cups. And the Moon reversed. Alrighty. Okay, it's very clear why this person is jealous of you. All right, so this is someone that you've let go of, okay? This is someone that maybe previously you were holding on to this relationship. This could even be a group of people, is what I'm seeing. It could be a social group. No more than 5 people. All right. This could have been a small group that you were a part of. Maybe when you were in school is what I'm picking up on, or this could have even been like coworkers that you were dealing with. Someone that you saw quite often, okay? There are people that you saw quite often, and I'm getting that you were probably younger when this was happening. Maybe this could be like a couple of years back that this happened, that you let go of these people, or, you know, for some of you it could have been more recent. That's fine too. All right, but these people that you let go of, I'm also seeing that these people were really doubting the abundance that you now have, okay? They were doubting that you ever be able to get to this point. With the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, they did not believe in your vision, all right? They thought that you were, I'm hearing delusional. They thought that you were full of it when you would talk about your goals and your dreams. And they kind of felt like whatever you were doing that you would give up or that you would drop out, okay? They didn't really see all the potential that you had. And they just kind of felt like you were pumping yourself full of air when you would talk about your goals. Them, however, I feel like they thought that they were above you in some way, that they were going to like reach their goals faster or something like that. There's a little bit of condescension that I'm also picking up on from these people. Now, the reason why they're jealous of you is because they see that your ships are coming in, okay? 3 of Wands. They see that what you projected for yourself, the expectations that you had in your life are actually coming true for you. You're actually making these things happen, and you're very, very close to achieving your goals if you haven't achieved, you know, one or many of your goals already, all right? Now, these people are sad because they feel like they could have been in your life, but they kind of played themselves out of your life because of the way that they played in your face, okay? Because of the way that they were rude to you and they were condescending and they doubted your path and your vision. And it's been exposed now. Like, you already know that these people felt this way about you. All right, it was pretty obvious. I'm hearing that it was pretty obvious that these persons did not believe in your dreams. All right, I'm seeing these are probably friends. Okay, so this is more than one person. I'm picking up that this is more than one person. Who is secretly jealous of you and why? Who is secretly jealous of my OGs and why? The Lovers. The 6 of Cups, definitely someone from your past. Who's jealous of my OGs and why? 3 of Swords in reverse. Wow. You'll see why I said wow in a minute, I swear. 7 of Wands in reverse. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Queen of Cups. Oh my goodness. These people. Okay. Anyway, these people are lacking direction in their own life now with the Chariot in reverse. While they see that you have all this inspiration and passion, they're having a hard time getting inspired in their own life. All right. Anyway, these are people that you once considered to be very close with. This could even be a best friend, someone that you consider to be a best friend. For some of you, this could even be a lover and a small friend group that you had along with that lover. You know what I mean? I do feel like this is more than one person, but it was like your best friend, someone that you really, you know, cared for, someone that you're getting really close with. You had, you know, a good relationship with for a good portion. It was like there was a good like give and take with you until you started to get to a certain level. And so you started to really talk about your dreams and your goals and your passions. And then these people just didn't really support you. And even farther than that, they could have even gone out of their way to say that they didn't really believe that this would happen for you, that you should aim smaller, that, oh, you know, like, how is this going to happen for you? What's your plan on this? Like, are you sure you want to even pursue this? I don't really think you have what it takes. Like, that kind of thing. These people did not, you know, they didn't believe in your dreams, period. And then we have the 3 of Swords in reverse. These people are jealous because they expected you to give up by now. All right. They expected you to be upset, to, you know, be sad that your dreams never panned out. And instead they're seeing you in a positive light, that you're going after your dreams and that it's working out for you. They thought you'd be crying. They thought you'd be upset by now. They thought you'd be done with this path by now, but they're seeing that you're still going. Okay. Meanwhile, they feel like in the background, they're still kind of like struggling to get wherever they're going. All right. They felt like if they had been friends with you longer, or if they had been in your life longer, maybe they would have been able to get a few tips and tricks on how to proceed and move forward and how to be persistent and dedicated like you are. But since they cut you off, they feel like that was a loss and that wasn't smart on their end. Okay. Now these people are still like reprioritizing and trying to do a million things at once because, I don't know, like some things work out for them and some things don't. Like they're just not totally in the place that they want to be. But when they see you from the outside, it looks like everything is hunky-dory, and that really makes them quite jealous, okay? They just anticipated that you would be way more upset, and they feel like you're very intuitive and you know that these people don't have the best intentions for you in your life. That's why you're staying away from them. That makes them feel guilty. I won't even lie. They feel a little bit guilty over the way that they treated you because they know that it wasn't really fair. They only did it because they felt that you were beneath them. All right, but they figured out that that wasn't true, and they should have treated you better. All right. So let's look at my white and yellow cards and see what these will have to say, okay? Who is jealous of my OGs and why? Okay, oop. All right, we're gonna take these. I always go until I get a blank here. That's how I know that I'm done. Alrighty. So these people are jealous of your self-love, okay? They feel that you are happy with yourself. They feel like you're happy with your life. And that is something that they can't really say the same for. These people, they're not really happy with who they are as a person, okay? They know that they treat people poorly when they don't deem them to be worthy of kindness. And deep down inside them, and it doesn't really sit well with them. They don't really like people like that. And so in that way, they don't like parts of themselves. They feel like you are focused on your priorities and you have strong boundaries, and those boundaries and priorities made you cut them off. And it makes them upset when they reflect on their relationship because they realize that you were in the right in getting rid of this connection, okay? So this person, they stay talking ish about you. Okay, they're overly concerned with your life because they don't have one. All right. If you are on social media, they are watching your social media. They're very curious about your life because they feel like there are leagues and levels and you're the hottest in your rank right now. You're leveling up. And they feel that you are unattainable. They feel that the kind of success that you have right now is unattainable. The level that you're at, they're not there. They don't feel like they're there at all. And they also know that they underestimated you, and that makes them uncomfortable because they wish they had, what is that word? They wish they had brown nose to you more, the way that they can stay on your team and get some of the benefits of being around you. But now that that's over. What also came out is you're my ideal person. I feel like these people, you were a good friend to whoever this was. You were a good partner. You were a good friend. So it's kind of like it hurts extra. It hurts extra because like you didn't really do anything deceptive or negative to these people, and they still just kind of screwed you over. You also have your success intimidates me that came out, and also dating and meeting someone new. These people feel like you're meeting other people who are more aligned on your path and that make you happy and excited, and that also makes them sad because they felt like, wow, I could have been a part of this person's life if I had just treated them better. But you know what I mean? Like, they're really not going to do anything about it because they're still upset that you are surpassing them, quote unquote, in some way. So they continue to talk ish about your life. They continue to, for some of you guys, put you in the group chat, try to talk about you because, they just have a lot of life. I do feel like this person kind of self-sabotaged, by the way. They self-sabotaged in the connection. But it is what it is. These people could even try to sabotage you by putting doubts in your head, but it didn't work. Okay? Now they realized that they were doing that. Who is jealous of them and why? Who is jealous and why? Okay, I'm actually gonna not to cherry pick, but sometimes I'm like, not yet. Who is jealous of my OGs and why? Who is jealous of my OGs and why? Okay, I'll take this one. Okay, we have poet. Expresses soul insights through symbolic language. Okay, they're jealous because you have a way with words. They feel like you have the gift of gab. You can easily talk to people. What also flipped over was a warrior. They feel like you have a warrior spirit, a lot of strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Okay. They feel like you don't have a big ego. Like ego hasn't really been a problem for you when it comes to achieving your goals, but it has been a problem for them and they recognize that. But yeah, they feel like you have a way with words. People like listening to you talk. They don't feel like the same for them. Like people don't really give them a lot of attention when they talk. But for you, when you share your ideas, it's like, oh, wow, like, oh, I love this, I love that. And for them, it's like, oh, okay. Who's next? Like, that's what's kind of giving. You also have mother. Oh, wow. For some of you guys, this could literally be a jealous mother who didn't really believe in your dreams, but hey, or like aunties as well, like some type of family member, but you know, take it as it resonates, of course. But it also says nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy, and giving birth to life. So I feel like you guys are very creative. That's what they're jealous of. You're very creative. You're very naturally nurturing. You're a kind person. These people are like abrasive. They're like rough. They don't really have this like kind, nurturing energy. And it kind of impacts their projects as well. Like they're not patient when it comes to their projects. They're really impatient. They start things and they drop them because they're not really panning out for them. Whereas you kind of take one thing that you want to focus on and you really drive that until it can't go any farther. Like you are very persistent. Don't get me wrong, you know how to pivot and kind of like make things work for you and adapt to the times. But at the same time, you're very patient with whatever endeavors you decide to pursue. These people kind of pick things up and they put them down because they're not working for them immediately. All right. On the back of the deck, we also have thief. All right. These people may even be a little bit of a copycat to you. That's what I'm picking up on. They could actually copycat you behind the scenes and try to take some of your like swag. They take your ideas, they take your outfit ideas. These people feel foolish, honestly. They feel dumb for trying to make fun of you in the past. I feel like they did make fun of you in the past. They tried to make fun of you wanting more for your life and pushing to achieve something, and they were making fun of you for trying. They made fun of you for trying, but now when they try, they always give up because they're like, this isn't even working. And now they kind of feel what you felt when you were hanging around them, when you were trying for the first time. They're kind of realizing like, wow, I was making fun of this person when they were trying something for the first time, but they didn't even give up. And now when I'm trying something, I want to give up immediately. No one's teasing me. Like, it must have been even worse for them. So that is really, really interesting. That's what I'm picking up on. I'm going to get some from the Amira's Love Oracle, and then we're going to move on to these initials and zodiac signs so you can see who exactly is jealous of you. Okay, who is jealous of you and why? Who is jealous of my OGs and why? Okay, we have young male. Yeah, it could even be someone that you dated, guys, or it could be a guy friend. Okay, it could be a friend who's a guy who is jealous of you, and they're jealous of your success. Okay, they're jealous of how successful you are. Someone, and this is not that. This is someone who's flashy, okay? This is one of the things I think of when I think of this card. Sorry, I'm like stuttering a little bit. This is someone who's flashy, okay? This is someone who likes to look good. They like to flash what they're doing. They show off all the time. And it's a little too much. That's how you're gonna know that it's them. It's like a little bit too much. It's like, okay, we get it. We know that you're doing well for yourself. We know that this and that. I feel that in the past, this person thought they were better than you, so they would flash what they had at you. You know what I mean? But now, kind of like the tables have turned a little bit. You're very humble with what you have. You're not over here, you know what I mean, like flashing everybody, saying like, oh, I make this much amount of money. I got accepted to this and that organization. You know, it's like the energy that you have when you talk about these things. You're very humble. These people are not, you know, they're not humble at all. Who is jealous of you and why? They're mad because the tables have turned. Yeah, they're mad because you're the one who's like more mature now. They keep gossiping about you, these people. They keep gossiping about you. This could be someone who's even older than you, okay? Who is jealous of you. Again, they keep gossiping about you. They're gossiping about how well you're doing in life, how desirable you are with the dating queen card, how you seem to be getting anything that you want, you know. They could even be spreading rumors that you have like a sugar daddy, sugar mommy, okay? Very interesting. Yeah, they could spread rumors that like people are funding your life, especially if they don't understand like where all your money is coming from. This is someone that you used to hang out with in the short term. You did not hang out with this person for a long time, or you weren't in a relationship with this person for a long time before things ended. This person is jealous because you have lots of people who want to court you. Lots of people who want to court you. And so they make up rumors. They make up a lot of rumors about you, about like why you're getting courted, why you're getting treated a certain way. Like, oh, you know, they must be easy. That's why people want to buy them things, or that's why people want to take them out on dates. I'm getting a little bit of that. I won't even lie. I'm getting some of that. They're kind of making excuses as to why people want to be around you, as if you're not highly desirable. They know that you're highly desirable, but they're like, oh, they probably have a sugar daddy. They probably have someone like fun in their life. That's how they were able to move. That's how they're able to have that watch or those clothes. Like, there's probably someone who's buying that for them. Like, you know, that's definitely what it is. But it's not true at all for a lot of them. For a lot of you guys is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the initials and charms. And we're going to end off today's reading, okay? I hope you know who this person is already, because we're going to go ahead and confirm it, okay? We're going to confirm. Who is jealous of my OGs? Who is jealous of my OGs? Okay. Try not to look. I just want to get a few more. Okay. Let's see. If the charms come out as well, I'll read the charms. Anyway, let's see what we got here. All right. So for initials, we have N, I, U, T. These could also spell out, like, these could be initials of a school that you both went to, by the way. X, O, another I, another T, F, M, E, H, another I, A, another O, another E, another F, another N, B, another M, Q, another U. All right. That's what we have there for the letters. And then for zodiac signs, we have Libra, Pisces, Taurus, okay, double Taurus, double Pisces, Gemini, triple Taurus, okay, wow, big Taurus in the house. We have Capricorn, Virgo. Is that all the earth signs? Double Gemini, Scorpio, quadruple Taurus, Lord, and double Leo, okay? So that's what we have for the signs. All right, this person could be musically gifted, or you are. This person, you know, you guys could connected over music, or, you know, one of you guys are into music. Oh yeah, heavy on the music, because we have a music note here as well. Sorry if you can't really see too well the charms, but yep. Music notes over here. So yeah, this person could have doubted your music abilities, and now you're a rising star or something. That's what I'm getting. I also have literally a rising star and a unicorn. So yeah, this person now sees that you're a rising star, that you're one of a kind. They underestimated you. This person secretly still has love for you. Okay, or they could love your music. Honestly, they could love your content. They feel like you're leveling up really fast with these steps, and they're just shocked. They're like, with the lightning, they're very, very shocked that all this has happened for you. So I'm gonna get some names and also some channel messages from these letters, and let's see like what else I can get from these letters. Okay, I'm gonna start with the names. All right, we have Tim, Timothy, Zhao, Hannah, Francesca, Barbara, Barbie, Haley, Zena, Monique, Dominique, Tina, Tiffany, Hillary, Anna, Aaron, Babe. This person could have called you Babe. That could be a nickname of theirs. They always say like, oh, Babe. Mina with an M. Mina. Mary. Nina with an N. Nancy. Madison. Olivia. Tracy. Farah. This person could have given you like kisses on the cheek. Like they could have done that when you left. You know what I mean? Like when they're leaving, they could have given you like that French kiss on one or both cheeks. Okay. Now I'm going to get into some channeled messages that I'm getting from these. And now I'm not going to get, I'm just getting some words that are inspired by the letters that we have here. They're not necessarily everything that we have here, but okay, the first word that I was getting was rehab. This could have been someone who either needs it or has went in the past, okay? Or they could have tried to tell you that you needed a rehab, okay? Picking up this person could have tried to diagnose you with something. They could have tried to say like, oh, you have this, or you're that, or you're this, I'm also seeing that this person, they try to tell you that you were like nothing. They're trying to make you feel like nothing, like you weren't gonna amount to anything. Okay. This person could have tried to body shame you as well. They could have tried to say that you were like, overweight, or you're too skinny, or something about you was wrong. Okay. They could have tried to body shame you in some way. Secretly, they thought you were very hot though. This person could also be attractive. They could be attracted themselves. You could end up in a fight with this person. You guys could have sworn at each other or like cursed each other out. That's not going to be for everybody. This person could have cursed a lot themselves. They could have used a lot of curse words. I'm also seeing higher than thou in my mind. Higher. They could have thought that they were like better than you again. Like they kind of felt like they were smarter than you as well. I'm seeing IQ. So they could have felt like they were like way smarter than you. This person thought that everything they did was better than you. They thought their music taste was better than you. They thought their major was better than you in school. They thought that their looks were better than you. Okay, and now a lot of things have changed. They had bad behavior, is what I'm seeing. They behaved badly, like they were just very rude. Okay. Now this person feels like they're missing out on your life. I'm seeing FOMO. So now they feel like they're missing out on your life. And yeah, they kind of regret it. This could have been someone you went to university with as well. Or even grade school. For some of you. This person feels like you're coming into fame now because you have the word fame in the letters. Now they feel like you're, becoming much more successful. And you're even becoming somewhat famous, and that really intimidates them. All right. What else? This person feels like you've really grown in your looks. I'm seeing femme in the letter, so they feel like you're very, feminine for some of you. Like you're very attractive. If you are a feminine, they feel like you've really grown in your femininity. Like you're just very beautiful. They kind of underestimated how beautiful you would end up being. Okay, period. Okay, I think that's all that I'm getting here for now. All right, thank you so much for watching this video until the very end. I really appreciate you all, and I want to say to all of my new OGs, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the channel so far. I do post videos every Wednesday, so you can expect to see me then. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for being a part of my family. I really appreciate you all, and you know, I'm just so grateful to have people who continue to come back to the videos. Honestly, guys, not to get too mushy with you, but you know, I was thinking about, you know, kind of I'm gonna be really, really honest right now, a little radically honest. I was actually thinking about getting rid of my channel not too long ago. I was like, I'm not sure if this is really working. Like, you know, I just felt like, oh my God, this is a lot of work, and I'm not sure if it's really working. And I kind of started to do things a little bit differently and take a different approach. You probably see me do with like the YouTube shorts and stuff. And I feel like it's really been helping me connect with a new audience. And I'm just so grateful and happy that more people are finding my videos. And obviously I always love the people who, honestly, what kept me coming back is what I'm trying to say. What kept me coming back and what kept me moving through that time where I felt like I wasn't sure if I wanted to stay on YouTube or not was just the kindness and the support from the OGs. I really am connecting with the best people out here. Like, honestly, the kindness that you guys have shown me is astronomical. It's crazy. I am so grateful for everyone who comments, who likes the videos, who interacts with it. I know it's a choice that you make. You don't have to come in here and sit down for a half hour, you know what I mean, hour-long reading, but you stay and watch because hopefully I'm giving you some value, and you know, you might even just like me in the way that I read. So I really appreciate that. I don't take it for granted. And I just, you know, I'm just blown away by the support, honestly. The support now and the support that I've always felt from the OGs. You guys have gotten me through like such hard times, and I just really wanted to say that I genuinely really appreciate it. And that's one thing I tell people all the time. I talk about my YouTube channel. I talk about like I literally have the best supporters, like the kindest people come to my page, and I do it all for you guys because I just love interacting with you all, and I feel like you are a huge part of my life. I could not imagine my life without you all. So yes, I just wanted to say that and get mushy for a second. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. I'll talk to you in the next reading. Okay, bye. Love and light.